This episode contains spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, please check out the show first and come back after. And also, if you have any feedback or there's a show you want us to talk about, leave a comment or write us an email to team.animejail@gmail.com. And now, have fun with this episode.
Sword Art Online 2, Part 2 for this episode, auf Japanisch Sword Art Online 2, with music by Yuuki Kajiura, is a Studio A1 Pictures production, as stated last episode, which originally ran from July 5th, 2014 to December 20th, 2014, and coming out at a total of 24 episodes, of which we have watched the last 10 for this episode. Hello and welcome to Anime Jail. My name is Jack,
And my name is Leon.
and today we're going to be talking about it. So let's ikimashou!
We're here. It's the halfway point, basically. We've seen two
No, bro, it's the
seasons.
halfway. Wait,
There are
are
two
we
more
halfway through the
seasons,
entire series?
more or less. So, we have Alicization in season 3, which is like around 24 episodes, and then we have two 12-part episodes of War of Underworld. So,
Oh, I forgot
we're
about War of
kind of
Underworld.
at the middle, unless I'm forgetting something, which I'm hopefully not.
As the Sword Art Online enjoyer of the two of us.
Yeah.
No, this might be a stupid question to ask at this point, but is Sword Art Online over? Or is it like still going?
I think
Okay.
it's over.
This says the light novel still. Oh wait. So it says on the Wikipedia novel series from 2002 to 2008, but
hmm
then it says light novel 2009 to present. So I don't know what that means.
Volumes 29. Maybe the light novel is here like the manga? Not sure though.
Yeah, I mean, I would guess it would just say manga, but I don't know. That is
Who
interesting.
knows?
But as Leon said, we have gotten through the first two seasons, which, man, it feels like a straight up like accomplishment. Because like, think about how long it was ago that we started season one. Like, at this point, okay, I didn't put down the date like an idiot, but I mean, we've already watched, or I've already listened to the like our first two episodes, which were for Sword Art Online. Um, which is weird because like we're currently still watching it, which I'm typically not watching a anime that I'm also watching our episode of because we moved on, but we are
Yeah,
still here.
we're finally here. I'm happy to talk about this part because, like, I mean, I think I've said that before, but like, if we go like single arcs in Sword Art Online, like, I'm not talking Alicization, which is like its own season. If we just like talk arcs by themselves, I think Mother's Rosario is my favorite.
Wow, that's really interesting, bro.
So I was so hyped to finally watch it again. I mean, I know the first time I saw it, I like cried so much,
Oh
and
my gosh, yeah.
well, now it wasn't that much better. So, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I feel like this like Mother's Rosario, like we will kind of get into both of these arcs because spoiler alert, this half of the season covers two arcs. One mini arc, which is kind of like a side story, and
hmm
then kind of the main meat of the second half of the season, which is Mother's Rosario. Um, but yeah, like this this arc, like I feel like I kind of started to understand even more about Sword Art Online and kind of what it is good at, um, like what things Mother's Rosario does right, what things that SAO like struggles with. Because I feel like we've kind of talked about a lot of the issues, but you know,
hmm
certain things keep recurring as far as like problems with SAO, but also things that it does well. Um, and I think that Mother's Rosario kind of is a great example of like showing sort of how like a group of friends can enjoy a video game together, which like might sound
Mhm.
stupid. It might sound stupid to say, but like this is the first season. Well, actually, not even the first half of season 2, but the last half of season 2 is kind of the first example that we see of like the friend group kind of coming together. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah. But well, we should start at the beginning,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the
Yes.
mini arc before we get into like the big elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. Aoyuki. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we're finally there. You finally know where Aoi Yuki is featured in Sword Art Online.
Finally! Oh my god, it's taken so long.
But first, we are at episode 15, the
15.
Excalibur arc. I don't know the actual arc name. I only put down my own arc name, so we have the Excalibur arc and the Asuna development arc.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so in doing some research, I think it's called the Caliber arc.
mhm.
I don't know why, because it's literally about Excalibur, so I don't know why it's called Caliber. But yeah.
I think there was some like minor detail in episode 17 where they talked about like why it's called Caliber and not Excalibur because
Oh,
of
okay.
some stuff I didn't really get because I'm not that fluent in Japanese and English subtitles were kind of weird because like I mean they tried with the subtitles, okay? Because
Yeah.
they put at first like when they said like caliber, they put down Excalibur like with ER at the end. And then in the
Yeah.
end they finally put it with UR, which is like the Excalibur I know.
Oh, okay. That is weird. What?
So
That is
they
weird.
tried, but like it doesn't really make sense if you're not like fluent in Japanese. Well, that doesn't matter too much because we're here for the story and the good pictures and
Exactly.
animation.
And the funny colors and the fighting animation.
Yeah, and the big elephant like creatures who can fly.
Yes. Was it not Bonky? Was it Bonky?
Tonki,
Donkey. I don't know why I said Bonky.
Tonki.
Donkey. Yeah. That was a weird creature, but it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but basically we meet the gang, how I like to call them,
Yeah.
because there are too many people to say all their names.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
meet the gang or the harem, who knows?
The harem and that
And
one guy, what's that guy's name?
Klein.
Klein, yeah.
But
The harem and
let's be
Klein.
let's be fair, Klein is also part of the harem.
Oh, dude, I wish. I wish it was
he doesn't
shown.
know it yet. He doesn't know it yet, but he is for sure.
Wait, are you foreshadowing something or is this a joke?
No, it's a joke, but like I don't
Okay,
remember how like his story goes on. So,
I see, I see.
but well, we figure out that there's like a new part of Alfheim Online unlocked. I think it's Jotunheim, but I don't
Yeah,
remember their names too good. But like some Norse mythology world. If you know better than me, please let
yeah,
us know
it's
about Norse mythology. It's interesting.
I think you're right. It's called like Jotunheim. And I think in Norse mythology it's the land of the giant, which makes sense because I think there's like all those like giants down there that they like
Yeah.
don't fight but are just there.
And well, Leafa tames
Diva,
Tonki, who's fighting
donkey.
against one of these giants. So they basically defeat the giant and save Tonki and
Yeah,
unlock a new quest, which I was so happy to see, like finally having a quest system.
I know.
Because
Like
like
we're
in Sword
finally
Art
playing a
Online,
video
Gun Gale
game.
Online, and also Alfheim Online, like part two of season one, we didn't really get to see like a quest system where you see like, oh, they have to unlock this or unlock that. But now we have.
Yeah, dude, and like I would say that's like I wish they took advantage of being in a game more cuz like I don't know. I think they do that a good amount in Aincrad. Um
Hmm.
which is what leads me to like enjoy Aincrad is like it feels a lot like that. And spoiler alert, there are some more things in Mother's Rosario that kind of also take advantage of like being in a game where I'm like, okay, like that's actually cool. Um, but like half the time, like dude, Like Gun Gale Online is not like that at all, really. Like, yes, it is like a battle royale, but like they don't really like take advantage of the fact that they're in a game. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, except for
Like
the first
it's
person perspective and like the health bars. I think there's like
true,
nothing
yeah,
really that could
true.
lead you to the guess that it's like inside a game.
Yeah. Yeah, true. True.
And well, we also get to meet the Queen of the Lake, this
Yes.
blonde
Freya? No,
woman.
no.
No, 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 no. Some other Norse person,
Yeah.
Norse mythology person. No, I don't. I think she's only named Queen of the Lake. She maybe
Okay.
has like an actual name, but I don't remember
But
it.
yeah, plus it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because well, 1/3 of the arc is already over.
Yep. Yeah, yep. 3 episodes.
3 episodes. The Caliber
Which
arc has 3 episodes.
it is sort of like a mini arc side story, so I mean like it makes sense, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't have been longer, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think it was a good length.
Oh,
And
Urd, the Queen of the Lake.
Erd,
URD,
okay. Oh yeah, here it
Urd.
is. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Erd, that makes sense. She's an NPC.
That appears in one of the missions of Alfheim Online, which consists of rescuing the Holy Sword Excalibur from
Caliber.
Brimheim? Brimheim? Yeah.
I don't, yeah, something like that.
Oh no, it's is it a thorn? Have they actually written a
I
thorn? Is
think it's
this
actually a thorn, yeah.
Thrymheim? Oh my god, this is Thrymheim.
Thrymheim.
This makes sense because this boss was called Thurim, I think. I wrote down the
Thurim.
name, but yeah, Thurim. This makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, rescuing the Holy Sword Excalibur from Thrymheim. She is friends
Thrymheim.
with the evil type animal creatures that inhabit Jotunheim.
Oh,
So,
she's friends with the evil?
with the
Interesting.
Tonkeys.
Oh, okay. I see.
She's the friend of the Tonkeys.
Which those that they kind of save them at the end, right? Because they like
Yeah, but
they
they
take them all to the
for most players because they have the other quest like the evil side, or for our gang the evil side quest is like okay they have to defeat the Tonkeys.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh yeah, and episode 16 is basically just dungeon clearing. So we have this upside
Yep.
down pyramid hanging from Yggdrasil, and well, they're just like going through the dungeon having some trouble, and they find Freya.
Freya. Yep.
And well, everyone wants to ignore them except for Klein because, well, Klein is a bit needy to say that.
Yeah. That is one way to put it for sure.
And it's his codex that he has to save the princess in need.
Being Klein who falls in love with her and frees her is what the Annie list
Character
says.
description.
Yes.
Yeah. And I have to say, they are lucky that Klein helped them, like that Klein freed her.
Yeah, because that was helpful to their quest for sure.
Yeah. And well, last third, episode 17, we have the big boss battle against
The giant.
Thurim. Thurim, the giant, exactly. Where Freya tells them to get a golden hammer,
Yep.
which is then kind of obvious that it's Mjolnir, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, uh-huh.
Thor's hammer, and then Freya turns into Thor after receiving the hammer. They destroy the giant and, well, get Excalibur, or, well, Klein receives a hammer.
Yes.
But sadly, he hasn't skilled any hammer points yet.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Imagine receiving a legendary weapon that is not
And
for
you
your
can't use
class.
it. That is yeah,
Ah,
that's but of course that would happen to Klein because
of course.
he's always getting shafted.
But well,
Yeah, it
mini arc over.
mini arc over and I got to say it was it was a nice change of pace, and it was, you know, it's unfortunate due to how short it was, but at the same time, it this little mini arc kind of like represented, as I said before, kind of like this is like when the main like I think you said it earlier, Leon, but like the this is when like the friend group comes together finally.
Hmm.
Um, like you finally see like all the main people in like the group, and like I wish this would have been established earlier. Um, but at the same time, like it was refreshing to finally not be in the trenches of Shinon's trauma and like just like the depths of the fairy dance arc in Alfheim, where it's just one character and Kirito and nothing else happening. So it was nice to like see the whole friend group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we've established that in the like past episodes that you don't are not a big fan of like single main characters.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like it's not even that. Like, if there's a really good character, and it kind of depends on the genre. Obviously something more like a romance or like a drama, like that's gonna be
Hmm.
suited for like one or two characters because they can kind of just like use the emotions to kind of like tell a like character story. But with a story like Online, like it it's like it's about these like fantastical worlds, and I kind of want to see like a bunch of people together kind of like doing stuff, whereas like in a lot of season 1 and 2 there's just like, oh, Kirito is with Shinon and that's it for like 7 episodes, and then you see Death Gun and it just doesn't matter. um but it was nice to see sort of like them do a side quest, like you were kind of saying, uh which we which is kind of funny because I feel like we use the term side quest as a negative a lot of the time on this show, but like for once, like a side quest was like, oh, this is kind of nice.
Yeah. I think it's also a really cool arc, like the Calibur arc.
Yeah,
And luckily not too long. I think if this arc would have been
yeah.
like 12 episodes, this would get boring really fast.
Honestly, I kind of thought of something, but tell me if you agree or disagree. But like, in my opinion, if Sword Art Online was just like a bunch of mini arcs where the characters are always together and like they're just doing stuff, like I think I would like it more. But I'm curious to know what you would think.
I think due to the fact that I really like Sword Art Online, I wouldn't like it
Ah,
too
okay,
much.
yeah.
So, I mean, I think we've established in like the past 30 episodes that I don't have a big problem with this show.
True, true, true.
Like with the storytelling and the world building. And I mean, the Sword Art Online arc is pretty short, as people say.
Yeah. When homies are in Aincrad for like 12 episodes and that's it.
But well, I'm not part of the people who really dislike that.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I respect that, and it's like you say, like we've established a lot already, kind of having talked about this. Um, so I think that will make everything move a bit faster. And speaking of moving faster, it's time to tackle apparently your favorite arc from the first two
Hmm.
seasons.
Yeah, my favorite arc, Mother's Rosario.
And since you just kind of explained the Caliber arc, I can kind of basically explain Mother's Rosario because honestly, like it's pretty simple. Um,
Yeah, and it's
uh,
finally 2026 in Sword Art Online.
oh yeah, that's right. It said that at the beginning of Mother's Rosario, right?
Yeah, 6th of January 2026.
Yeah.
Happy New
Um,
Year, guys.
Happy New Year. Um, but I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I'm just going off the cuff right now. But if I miss anything, please uh, correct me or
I'm
add to
ready.
it. Yeah, you're like, which is this your second or third watch on this, or second?
My second watch.
Second, okay. So basically, yeah, we've kind of established the main friend group in the last mini arc, which fortunately does hold true for Mother's Rosario, because this arc is largely like having the friend group in it. It is, like Leon said, the Asuna development arc, so it's gonna be focused on Asuna. But it does have like the whole friend group there, which feels nice. And basically, I think it starts with Asuna and Kirito are having a date together at the Dicey bar or something.
Hmm.
Um, and they're talking, and I don't remember exactly what they're talking about, but I think they um oh wait, isn't it like there's like a new event in Alfheim, which is like a Sword Art Online event?
Like the new floors have been published. So
Yeah,
basically, they put Aincrad into Alfheim Online, like in the Fairy Dance arc. If you remember, they put like the floating castle of Aincrad in there, so
right,
they can like play sort of online in Alfheim Online.
right.
And like the new floors have been published, and among them, also the floor where Asuna and Kirito bought their house in
Yeah,
Sword Art Online, like in the Aincrad arc.
yeah,
Which will
yeah,
be pretty
and
confusing if you're just listening to this and haven't seen Sword Art Online. But I hope it's still like kind of understandable. But we're jumping a bit through the arcs right now.
no, it's all good. Like Leon said, they add all these floors back in, which of course they do, because it's like, oh, let's go back to Sword Art Online, because this is a show called Sword Art Online. And so like of course they show the scene of Asuna and Kirito going back to the floor, and they actually buy their old house and like go in it, and I think Yui's there too.
Mhm.
uh but is she actually there, or is she in the camera yet?
She's only in the camera in the real world,
Oh
not
yeah,
in the
right,
game.
okay, yeah, which I'll explain that later. um but yeah, so it's like an emotional scene where they buy the house back, and it's like, oh wow, they have their house again. um which is kind of crazy, because like it's been a while since we've been there. um
Yeah.
and there was like a flashback scene where it showed, remember when Kirito is holding Asuna on his shoulders or something, and like running.
Mhm.
And I was like, bro, that felt so long ago.
And it was like 30 episodes or something.
That's crazy.
We've
um
come a long way.
we have come a long way since Aincrad, but we're back. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure it just shows like the friend group like going through the old floors and kind of just doing the event or whatever. And now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they reach, I want to say it's like floor 26, but they reach one of the floors. Um and uh there's been like rumors about a person standing in front of a tree on one of the floors, and they are like challenging other players um to like a duel, and like I think they're offering up their sword skill if someone beats them or something.
It's like an 11 hit combo
Yes, uh-huh.
kind of thing. And well, the biggest combo was like 6 or something. Someone could have
Yeah,
like made, but they offered a 11 hit combo.
yeah. So they kind of are incentivizing people to be like, oh, who is this person, like I can beat them or whatever. And no one's able to beat them. And so like everyone's like, okay, who is this like mysterious character who's like challenging players and like doing all this stuff. And apparently in the past, like Kirito tried to fight them but
Yeah.
didn't win. um and I think it like Kirito like tells Asuna something about them, or I might be wrong about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
But
But like, he didn't tell her too much.
yeah. And they're back in the, I think it's like they're like guild house or something, because like they're all like sitting and talking, and they're like talking about this stuff, and then Asuna decides to go challenge, accept the challenge to like
Mhm.
fight them, and so she goes back there and like starts fighting, and I'm pretty sure she loses. Um, but the oh yeah, and also before this, the person ends up revealing that they're actually female, and this is Aoi Yuki's character, who is Yuki Konno.
Konoyuki.
Kono Yuki, the big reveal
Oh,
of
I
Aoi
hit my
Yuki.
microphone. One sec.
Oh, okay.
Is it still good?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Which I think it's kind of funny that we have Yuki Konno and Asuna Yuki, who both have the same name, which that is literally referenced in a later part of the season,
Yeah,
and it's also played by Aoi Yuki. So we have 3 instances of Yuki showing up.
but why isn't Yuki Tomatsu voicing us?
That is a good question. It seems like that was a prerequisite for them voicing this, but
Ah. Yeah, sorry.
but
Asuna fights Yuki.
yeah, so Asuna finally comes into combat with Yuki Konno, and we meet this new character. Um, and we don't know much about her yet, but Asuna gets close, but actually loses to Yuki Konno.
Yeah.
But it seems like uh, Konno is like kind of like she's taken a liking to Asuna, and she suddenly says, "Okay, I've chosen you," basically. And
Hmm.
Asuna's like, "Wait, what?" And
Yeah.
and yeah, that kind of starts the next point of the arc. So maybe Leon, if you want to keep going with the basic, like how that unfolds.
Yeah, sure. One sec. My leg is glued to my desk.
Nice.
I got really comfortable, but now I have to look into my notes. I have to sit back more properly. Yeah. So Asuna versus Yuki. Yuki, like, kind of stopped the fight, chose Asuna. And at the same time,
Ah,
we also figure out that Asuna is having some problems at home with her mom
yes.
because her mom is kind of weird and pressuring her to like be better and stuff. But like not too important. The bigger part is like the Aoyuki character part.
True. That her mom does have a payoff later though, which I thought was pretty nice, but
Yeah, but I guess we'll get to that later on.
yeah.
For now, I guess we talk about Yuki, and I will refer to Yuki Kono as Yuki
Okay,
because
yeah,
we
that's a
say
good idea.
Asuna, so I also say
True.
Yuki,
True.
and we've never referred to Asuna as Yuki, so I guess it's
True,
kind of
true, true, true.
obvious who we're talking about. So, episode 20, Asuna
Yeah.
is sitting with the Sleeping Knights, which is a guild.
Yes.
Uh, is it led or leaded? I would say it's led.
I think led, yes. It is
Okay,
led by
led
Yuki, yeah.
by Yuki. And we get to figure out that they want to like fight a boss with only one party, which is rather unusual.
Yep.
Um, but they have to do it until spring and want to get on the leaderboard on the first floor.
Yep.
And well, that's where the boss is revealed off the floor, and they get tricked by some um, spies, I would say, who like um, scout the area in front of the boss for like small guilds trying, so their bigger guild can like defeat the boss. But well, Kirito appears. Yay! It's like the
Yay.
first like real appearance of Kirito in this arc. Like Kirito
That's
wasn't too
true.
important until now, and also here he's just like, okay, Asuna, I have your back. Go for it. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Like he knows stuff because he's like well connected, but he doesn't know too much.
Yeah. Which, yeah, like this is one of the first times where we kind of don't see Kirito like in the spotlight. Um and it is nice. And I think I'll go ahead and go into this kind of idea that I had because I was thinking about this, and Leon can continue with the story after. But um, I heard some
Okay.
people saying, sorry to interrupt you,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
but I've heard people saying that like, and like don't get me wrong, like SAO has plentiful problems as far as like how it does its characters, how it does XYZ, sure, like whatever. But I heard some people saying that like Asuna like never develops at all, and I'm like, that's just straight up not true. Like, um, for all of the like faults that you can give SAO, uh, like sure it's nothing too crazy or like not like seen before. Like it's definitely been done before, but like, this arc is like definitely an example of like seeing Asuna grow in some ways. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, she already grew in Sword Art Online, like in the Aincrad arc, where
True, true.
like Kirito kind of changed her mind about like losing a day in Sword Art Online is not losing a day in like real life because they
Yeah,
should live their best lives there, kind of thing.
yeah. Honestly,
End of quote.
to, to quote Kirito. Um, no, yeah, I honestly I might argue that Asuna has developed slightly more than Kirito, like over the course of season 1 and 2. Um,
Yeah.
because Kirito has kind of like yes, he was a bit edgier at the beginning, but he's kind of always just been that like that reliable guy who just kind of knows about stuff in game.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true.
but like Asuna changes from like someone who hates Kirito to like well, first of all, to someone who loves Kirito, but also to somebody who like is a bit more independent in Mother's Rosario, which I thought was like nice, you know.
Hmm.
But please continue um, with the basic story.
Yeah. So Kirito made his cool appearance
Yeah,
and like told
his
told
cool
Asuna
guy
to like
appearance.
go for it, fight the boss. I trust you, kind of thing. And then Klein shows up and is like, I'm here as well. Wait for me
Of course,
to
Klein.
support Kirito. And we also, I think we know that before, like after Yuki chose Asuna, that like Yuki thought about choosing Kirito but didn't because he figured out her
Oh
secret.
yeah,
So this is
yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
teased.
Yeah, teased.
Teased. Okay. In German, you'd say teased. You know, like that's kind of weird.
Interesting. Yeah, yeah,
Uh, ba 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 ba. So so it was teased that there's like some secret, but like not too big. We just know there is a secret, but like who knows?
yeah,
And well, this kind of changes in episode 21 after the boss fight because like they celebrate, they're happy,
yeah,
but suddenly like a tense atmosphere like comes up between them. It's like tense. It's
yeah.
kind
Uh
of
huh.
a sad tone.
I would call it grave.
Grave.
Not sure.
I don't know grave as a word.
Not sure if you've heard that one.
So I
Um,
know like severe grave is like one kind of thing, but like not the exact.
grave adjective. Yeah, it's like it describes something uh very serious, somber, solemn, or critical. Um, which so you could basically say like a grave concern or like a very serious like concern. Um, which I would say fits the vibe of what's about to come because it's pretty
Heavy.
serious.
So we have a grave atmosphere,
A grave atmosphere.
and well, at the leaderboard, they looked at their names. They're finally on there, and we have it for a second time that Yuki says "ne-chan" to Asuna,
Yeah, uh-huh.
which is like kind of confusing. And well, Asuna talks to Yuki about it because she doesn't mind, but like it's kind of weird if somebody calls you Ne-chan out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And well, Yuki logs out, and that's it for this episode. Thank you very much. No, just kidding.
The end of SAO, guys.
SAO ends with our Yuki logging out.
Imagine. Oh my god.
And then we get some more like Kirito action because, well, Kirito knows
Well,
stuff and says, "Do you want to find Yuki?" And Asuna's like, "Yeah, obviously." And Kirito's
yeah,
like,
I literally just
"Look
said that,
at
you
this.
idiot.
Look to this hospital. Go to this hospital. This is the only place where they use the medicuboid." And I'm
Yeah. He's
like
like,
if
what
you
the
see it
fuck
for the
is that?
first time, you're like, "What the fuck is a medicuboid?"
Yeah. Which I'm, dude. So I was looking at the wiki at the time, and I'm glad I was, because I didn't know what the hell a medicuboid was, and I was like, what is that? So like I was like reading the plot, and I was like, what's a medicuboid? But I'll let you explain that as you keep going.
Okay. And well, Asuna goes to the hospital, finds uh, Yuki in a, well, big. Basically, it's a big virtual reality helmet. Or not a helmet, but like
Yeah,
virtual reality station.
it's
So
a
it's,
virtual reality station, but it's also like a life preserving station, because it's kind of,
yeah.
it's like giving her uh like needed nutrients and stuff like that, which Leon, please explain why. But
Because Yuki, dude, I have to think about which Yuki I'm talking about. Yuki is sick. End of story.
yeah,
She has like, I don't know,
she
AIDS?
has AIDS. Yeah.
Yeah. And like her symptoms were like there like from the day she was born, and like she was basically in the hospital all her life, and then she didn't go to school, and she always wanted to go to school. And this is basically where the the thing happens that you mentioned before, Jack, where we have like Yui in the cam, like in a
Yeah. Yeah.
camera on Asuna's shoulder, and also Yuki can now sit on Asuna's shoulder and attend school.
Yes. Yes.
And like since all teachers are like SAO teachers at their like school,
Yeah.
nobody cares, and they're like, "Oh, cool, a new student who's like
Yeah. And
not
the
able
teacher's
to go
like,
there."
yeah, yeah. Like the teacher, because Asuna goes to like the teacher's lounge or whatever, and she's like, "Hey, here's a new student or whatever," and Yuki's like on her shoulder, and she's like, "Hi," and this guy's like, "Oh yeah, you should attend class soon," or something like that, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh, thank you," and I was thinking like, dude, like, what a nice teacher. Like, he's not discriminating because she's like in a camera. Like, he's just being nice. And then they go to class, and she's the first one that he calls on to like answer the question. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, why are you calling on the camera first, like in front of everyone? But honestly, like, I also think that was kind of a nice thing to do, because it's like he's kind of not discriminating, and like kind of being like, hey, like, you're just like a normal person, like you can participate in class too. um
Hmm.
and so like I actually did like that, but yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, and then Asuna gets her moment with her mom
Yes,
because,
yes.
well, at first Asuna takes Yuki to her old home where she lived for like a year before she went to the hospital again. And Yuki always appears so strong and like, well, she isn't, but Asuna doesn't know, and like Asuna gets like
Yeah.
motivated from her pep talk, I'd say. And well, that's where Asuna like kind of confronts her mother to join her in Sword Art Online, or like in like the virtual world,
Yeah.
to visit their house. Hey mom, come over. Let's come to my place.
Hey, mom.
Put on your glasses and let's meet at my place. This is kind of
Join my
weird.
MMO world.
And also, it's really interesting how Asuna captured like her mother in her like second account character, because
Yeah,
they looked so similar, like her mom and the other account character.
yeah, yeah. And then of course, like they have a heart-to-heart scene, and her mother starts crying because I don't know, it's something about their grandparents or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
like this house reminded them of their grandparents' house.
yeah, and then her mom's like, "Oh no, like why am I crying?" And she's like, "You can't hold back tears in an MMO." And I
Yeah,
was like, "That's so cheesy," but it's a pretty good scene. Um, I actually thought like the development was pretty good there with like her mother, because I don't think it's too important. Maybe I missed some stuff, but it was basically like her mom wanted her to change schools or something.
yeah,
And
she should change schools, get an arranged marriage,
okay, okay, so that
take
was okay.
like also how do you say that? Like if you need teaching out of school for your homework kind of thing.
Like like a cram school or like
Yeah,
tutoring, or okay, yeah, yeah.
she should get like extra tutoring
Right, right, right.
outside of school. And
But
yeah, well, they
yeah,
have a heart-to-heart moment, and everything's fine now, and they love each other, and yeah. Well, then we're at the final episode of
yeah.
Asuna's development arc. But well, Asuna has developed.
She has, I would say. Like, I mean, at least the scenes with her and her mother, like she's literally, because she had to convince her mother to get on the game, which was like something that, because it's shown obviously that her and her mother kind of have a struggling relationship.
Yeah,
Um, and so like it takes some effort for her to like ask her mother to play this game, and like there is development there for sure.
yeah, and I really like that, like seeing Asuna develop.
Me too. And spoiler alert, Haruka Tomatsu does an even better job, I would say, in this than
Yeah,
in season one.
yeah, true. But well, last episode, they obviously all meet together, like Yuki and her friends, our gang. They meet in game, they talk, they have fun. They clear a floor and have a crossing field reference. I don't
Oh
know
wait,
if you
really?
picked up on that. Yeah, if you I I actually put down the timestamp so you can rewatch it if you didn't pick up on it.
Oh my god,
So
I
if
need
you
to pull
open
that up.
episode 24. Also, you guys who are listening, or maybe still listening, episode 24, at around 50 seconds, you have a scene where, like, the gang, like, Yuki and the gang are, like, fighting, and they have a scene that looks exactly like Crossing Field with the sword swings and stuff.
What timestamp?
Around 50 seconds, really close to the start. Or 45, maybe. Okay, it's around 40 seconds, my bad.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, let me. Yeah, yeah. So this, right?
Yeah, and if you now play
Yeah.
Crossing Field next to it, you can see how similar they look. Like this is a Crossing Field reference with like where Kirito is swinging his sword in the
Yes,
opening.
I remember that. I think that's the part where it goes, "Da-na-na ya nagashita." I'm pretty sure that's like the big hit.
I'm not sure though. I'm not that deep into the song. It's a Lisa song, come on.
Hey, I got some things to say about that later, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Uh yeah, and then suddenly Yuki's condition gets worse, and we like see how she dies basically.
Mhm.
So like Asuna's like trying to help her rush to the hospital, meets with her in game, and Yuki creates her sword skill, which is called Mother's Rosario,
Mhm.
the 11 hit combo, and
Yep.
gives it to Asuna. And then everybody like comes, all the elves from
Yeah, from
the
Alfheim.
the previous episodes and seasons. Like we also had these two women from the fairy dance arc,
Yeah, yeah, those
the cat
random
girl
people.
and Sakaya, I think. Sakaya and the cat girl, if I remember correctly. Sakuya, my bad, Sakuya.
Yeah, come on, bro, get it right.
Yeah, well, she dies, she gets a proper goodbye, and
Yep.
we are at the memorial service. And so this is basically the big and kind of the thing where we get to figure out that there's like a a thread through all of Sword Art Online.
Yes,
I think
literally this one line, the last line.
the last line is like, okay, but like who kind of invented the Medicuboid was Kayawa Akihiko.
And like Asuna literally says that at the in the last line, and I literally like my mouth just went open, and I had to just like rewind and be like, what did you just say? And
Yeah,
like
he's
I'm just like,
back.
dude, it's like it is a toxic relationship how this show keeps like looping you in, but like also being like not interesting for a lot of the time. And it's like, oh my god, like you're really gonna get me interested right now? Like, oh my god, like it just it like it pisses me off, but also makes me so excited. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm so excited what you have to say about season 3.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine right now.
Yeah. But well, this is the story. I mean, we took some time today to like go through the story bit by bit. Uh, but I think like I wanted to go through the story because I
Yeah,
love Mother Rosario as an
yeah,
own.
and I mean, we've already gone over a lot of other elements of Sword Art Online, so it's like we
We
may as
need to
well
stretch the
spend.
episode.
we're we're padding here, guys. We're padding. No, we 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 may as well take advantage of this infamous story and just kind of talk about it more because there's less to talk about as far as other things because we've talked about a lot. Um, but
Yeah.
I guess like closing out, like um, I think like in a basic sense as far as the story goes, like my thoughts are kind of like, okay, for me personally, like we peak early with Aincrad. Um, like Aincrad is good, but then we like we dip down into two pits of hell with Fairy Dance and Gun Gale online with some good moments in there. Like, don't get me wrong, like I still think Shinon's backstory is probably my favorite backstory in all. Like, I just love like the tortured nature of like her like how she like killed that guy. Um,
Yeah.
but it's just drowned out by so much random stuff in Gun Gale where I'm just like, oh, like I just want to see Shino. I don't want to see all this random stuff. Um, but then now that we've gotten to this, I think we have a pretty solid conclusion in Caliber and Mothers. Um, and yeah, so it's interesting to see like how those different uh, story like elements come together. But it's I gotta say there I've seen nothing like this. Like at the very least, like Sword Art Online is just its own thing.
And I also have another point thing to point out. It's not like the big thing, okay? It's like a small detail I kind of noticed while watching. And it's like how needing to know English is like a thing in this universe. Like if you watch other
Yes.
like anime that go like for international style, they're like, okay, I learn English or whatever. Like it's really said like Kirito has difficulties understanding like blog posts or like programming stuff because it's all in English. And this is such an uncommon
Yeah.
trope. Like I haven't seen that too often. I remember it being in K-On!
Oh
Like
yeah.
needing to learn English. There's
Yeah.
this one scene where Yui speaks English and it's weird, but
Oh, I think I may remember that. Um, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's I feel like the Japanese person being bad at English is like is kind of like a common trope, but I think I know
yeah,
what you mean. It's not too common for like isekai,
yeah.
I think, which kind of like makes SAO kind of special.
There's not too much to say. I mean, we can talk about our new big star of voice actors, Aoi Yuki, who
Oh,
is
Yuki,
finally in
yeah.
Sword Art Online. And I think she does a really good job. I love how Yuki Konno is voiced.
Yeah,
So much
she's perfect.
Yukis. So many Yukis.
There, there's a lot of snow around here. No, I'm kidding. Wait,
Yeah.
wait, no. I think it would actually be courage because it's not Yuki, it's Yuki. But
There's also a so it probably is courage because the opening.
is that what the opening's called?
The opening is called Courage.
Oh my god, dude, what a transition. I did not even realize that.
The opening is called Courage by Haruka Tomatsu, and it's
Yep.
a straight up 200 out of 10. Uh, dude, I love this song so much. It really fits like the vibe of their Mother's Rosario as an arc.
I watched this whole thing in one day, so I need to remind myself what it sounds like. Because yes, it's just been since yesterday, but um, I need to hear this again right now. Why does Sword Art Online have a tendency to keep around characters who suck, but then kill good characters?
Uh, oh, Yuki didn't sign another contract. I don't know.
She didn't agree. She was like, "No, I'm not beating this again."
No, but
Oh
like
God.
I would love to see more of like Yuki, but like it also made the story so good like to actually have her die because it's also not that common to like kill some main character.
Yeah, I mean it worked for the emotional weight of the plot for sure. I mean
Yeah.
that was there.
And as you've seen, Kirito is not in the opening, but Asuna
Yep,
is.
Asuna is. Now I know why.
Yeah. It's
And
like the Sleeping Nights opening.
yeah,
And
and
it's called Courage.
courage, yeah. And
Yuki,
I
so to say.
guess by now, like I have to say, so I think my favorite backstory slash like plot thread is Shinon's backstory.
Hmm.
Um, Unfortunately, she gets kind of sidelined in Caliber and Mother's Rosario, of course, because the character I like would get sidelined. Um,
Huh?
but
She did play a major role in Caliber. She saved the sword with a 200-meter shot.
that
Or
is
like,
true. That is true. She like shoots the sword with like a sticky arrow or something, and it like comes up, right?
yeah. But
Yeah,
sorry, I interrupted you so many
yeah,
times now,
yeah.
please.
I mean, yes, she did that, but like I just wish she was a part of the like main story a lot more. Um, but yeah, so I like her a lot. I like how she's kind of she's like oftentimes like annoyed by Kirito, but like she does like him as a person. Uh, and I mean, I guess I have to say romantically because he has the harem, so it's just part of the harem. Um, but I guess after Mother's Rosario, I have to say my favorite character is probably Asuna because I feel like she's developed the most and just is, you know, just feels like a character in a world where like I don't get that feeling all the time.
Yeah,
And
but
also
yeah,
Haruka Tomatsu just does a great job here. But yes, sorry.
yeah. So what do you have to say to the opening? I mean, I said it's a 200 out of 10 because I really love this
Yeah,
opening, but
right, right. I think it was very refreshing, considering that the Fairy Dance and Gun Gale Online openings were not like not memorable at all. Um, so like it was nice to have just because I would I don't think I would add the song to my playlist, but it was a solid opening. I would give it probably I mean it's somewhere between a 50 and 75. I would give it like a 60 or like 55, but like not in a bad way. Just like a solid opening. It's enjoyable. It's not too special, but it was good. Um and So
yeah.
I would say it was definitely refreshing seeing what we've gotten before, but I'm going to segue into something else, which is
Oh
the
no.
ending, which Leon, we may have a conversation here, but what do you
We
think
definitely
about
have.
what are your thoughts on Shirushi by Lisa?
Only Shirushi?
Well, is there a different ending?
Yeah, because Caliber has no more time machine as an ending.
Oh, that's
I don't know,
right.
like when they change, but
Okay,
I
I need to
didn't
hear that
pay
again
too
because
much attention.
I don't even remember that. Oh
Me
yeah, that's
neither. I just
right.
know they're different songs because I always update our playlist. To
You
me, like
just
I would have
reminded me.
noticed because they kind of sound the same.
Yeah.
No more time machine, but it's okay.
Is it? I
It's
think she
no
says,
more time machine.
but in the line she says need a time machine or like honestly, low key a good song, I would say.
So, I mean, you asked me about my thoughts about the endings. I'll just say endings because I
Yeah,
have the
yeah.
same opinion about like both.
Uh-oh.
So, they both do fit an ending, and they do fit SAO like as a story. I mean, after the story, you have this slight ending. It's still kind of like with pop, but like not too poppy, not pop into kind of thing.
Up into.
But overall, they're just boring. I didn't feel the need to watch it more than once and started skipping after. So, yeah.
I it's probably because Caliber was so short. But yeah, I didn't really care about No More Time Machine. Like it's fine. Like I just said, it's kind of a good song, but like I could take it or leave it. But I started really liking Shirushi by Lisa, which is the Mother's Rosario ending. Um, oh, that's from this picture. Okay, I didn't even realize that's because I've seen that picture before. But this song, I really like the piano at the beginning, and like these chords right here.
hmm I can spoil you a little and tell you this is not the last Lisa ending we'll hear on our journey.
Oh wow. Will we hear another Lisa opening?
Yes,
Oh my god, man, they
I
are just
know.
milking Lisa.
Yeah, but like, for the better, at least in my opinion. So this is a spoiler for one of the next episodes. I won't tell you which one because Jack doesn't know yet. Uh,
Oh gosh.
but we do have, I think, one arc where Lisa has the opening and the ending,
Oh wow.
if I remember correctly. Okay, this can be like a huge mistake, but I think I'm right, but I don't know for sure.
Leon, you better not be making a huge mistake right now.
And the songs are not too bad, okay? I can say this. But the
Yeah,
rest
no.
we'll talk about in the episode where it actually happens. So,
Yeah.
but there will be more Lisa songs to talk about.
On the soundtrack, um, I don't have much to say, but there actually were a couple of standout tracks. I don't know why. It seems like they added some just from Mother's Rosario. Um, I mean, I guess it makes sense because just like a lot of different stuff happens. Um, but there were a couple of soundtracks that I hadn't heard before that I was like, oh, I actually like this. Um,
hmm
and so yeah, I was a fan of the soundtrack here too.
Yeah, me too. Especially, I like also in the previous parts, but I think I haven't really mentioned that too much. There's this fighting OST where these voices are singing in the background. If it's kind of weird to describe, and I'm lacking vocabulary to properly describe it. Uh, but like if you look into Sword Art Online fight scenes,
Oh, okay, okay.
you always have these lyrics where it's like, oh,
I
or
think I know what
this
you're
was a
talking
bad
about.
impression, but like,
No, I know what you mean about like the singing.
yeah, like it's hard to describe, at least for me.
Man, just just watching this, I'm reminded about Aincrad, and I'm like, bro, that was back when like people dying in SAO mattered because it was like oh like or just people dying mattered because it's like oh like that guy just died in real life. Like once you get that kind of like established, like that's why I think Aincrad is pretty strong personally because
hmm
it had that kind of that pull to it where it's like it had a good idea. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just forgot about that. It's been so long.
So we're
That is
done with
funny.
everything. We're done with everything. So there's only one thing left, right?
There is one thing left, and I will ask you before you ask me, Leon, in a scale of 0 to 100 in steps of 5, what do you rate finally um, Sword Art Online Season 2, in particular the Caliber and Mother Rosario arcs?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do the rating as always. So, Mother's Rosario is, as I've said, my probably favorite arc from Sword Art Online. And yeah, well, Caliber is like not too important, but it's a good arc. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we've talked about the story a lot, so I'll try to keep it short. Mother's Rosario, I love it, and it's an 85 for me for this part. It's not enough to be a 90 because we had some mediocre endings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So overall, we had a 75 for part one for Gun Gale Online, the trauma
Yep.
arc, and we have 85 for Asuna development arc. So
Yeah.
overall, it's an 80 out of 100 for me for season two of Sword Art Online.
80. Bro,
Hmm.
that's pretty cool.
But well, the more important thing is, I mean, I've seen Sword Art Online. You haven't, and so so I want to know, like, on a scale from 0 to 100, in steps of 5, what is your final score for Sword Art Online 2?
Duh. Duh. Yeah, um, this is gonna be interesting. I kind of need to go through my thoughts here because I haven't really put everything out there. But this, so Sword Art Online, for anyone watching this like part of the show, like this kind of broke me because it was like, um, I'm typically used to rating series altogether, but like I like you just can't do that with Sword Art Online because it is so different in quality and so different in uh like content throughout all of the parts that like I just have to kind of rate them their own thing. Um Luckily I think part 2 of season 2 that we've watched for this is pretty consistent in quality and in uh like what's in it. So I think I can rate Caliber and Mother's Rosario together and kind of just have them be that. Um and Yeah, I guess I would give it somewhere around a, I think let's go with because I originally gave Aincrad a 60, and I think I would give, do I like it more or the same as Aincrad? Because I'm going between a 60 or 65. And honestly, I think I would give Mother's Rosario or the part 2. I think I would give it a 60. Um And so like when factoring that in with uh Gun Gale Online, which we've done, um, I don't remember exactly what I gave that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and balance everything out at a 50. Um,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna end up saying that Sword Art Online basically breaks my like rating because it's just I'm so confused by it because there's so much stuff that I genuinely think is so cool, but also so much which is just trash and just such difficult parts of the show to watch. Um, and I don't know, it's all about your tastes. Like I think like we've established, Leon is the kind of person who like appreciates a lot of this kind of thing. Um,
Yeah.
and if you are, that's awesome. I think you should enjoy it if you like it. Um, but there's some difficulties with me for like being able to appreciate it. Um, and I think there are a lot of diamonds in the rough as far as like there's stuff to enjoy about this series that if you can get through the hard parts, there are really good aspects of it. And I'm once again really grateful to the podcast and for us to like for kind of being able to watch this because I don't think I would have watched it if it wasn't for this. So I'm really glad that we got to it. But I'm just gonna say that I'm confused and give it a 50 straight out.
Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if you would like Alicization more.
Hmm.
Because I
I
don't
mean,
remember it having these hard cuts.
I can't say I'm not curious because like if Sword Art Online is good at one thing, it is making me curious about what is going to happen.
And now this is the final ending for season 2
Yes.
of Sword Art Online. Not our Sword Art Online arc, but I don't know if we like continue in a fortnight or if we like move something in between. We'll talk about that after this recording, so I don't know yet. But you'll see in a fortnight. So thank you very much for listening. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I guess we'll hear us in a fortnight. Bye bye.
Så det är ja, bye.